It's Erev Shabbos, Parshas Para. What are we doing? The Rabbeinu Shem is waiting. He's sending us the signs. The economy is crumbling right in front of our eyes. People are paranoid. Weddings and simchas are being cancelled or being transferred now from wedding halls into backyards. I asked my daughter and myself, I said, are you okay with are you ready to have a wedding in the backyard? Hopefully it will still work out in 2 weeks. But are we ready to take the opportunity that Hashem is sending us? And how do we get there? What do we do? What are we supposed to do? So listen to 2 things that was sent to me. I think they're so powerful, and I'm sure many of you saw it, but it's kedai to put the whole picture together. Parshas Para is about cleansing the Jewish people in preparation for the Korban Pesach. Korban Pesach is to pull ourselves away. Chazal say, Mishchu kulachem tzoyin, pull away from the Avodah Zarah of Mitzrayim. Avodah Zarah, where is that today? Rav Elimelech Lezhinsk wrote in his Igeras HaKodesh that when they took away the Yitzhak of Avodah Zarah, it wasn't destroyed, it was transferred into money. What does that really mean? And I was thinking about this. Okay, got it. Hashem is telling us this is the moment. You could do tshuva and you could decide we're ready to do what? We're ready to crown Hashem. I was thinking about, one of the things that you can do, it's interesting that the number that they divided and allowing in Eretz Yisrael is 100. 100, of course, is connected to 100 brachas. What is every bracha about? Melech HaOlam. The first time I think I'm saying the word Melech HaOlam, I'm really thinking that God's the king. Have we lived our lives that God's really the king? He's really in charge. And stop with all the pettiness. It's unbelievable. Still, people could be now. We're so busy with all the people that they're upset about that ruined their lives. When really it's Melech HaOlam. He's in charge of everything. There's nothing in this world that could happen without Hashem. And I think now is where we sing it more than anything. 2 things. Number 1 of Dessler, 70 years ago. I'm sure those that saw it, and it's kedai to see it. The words inside, how we described 70 years ago. That right before Mashiach comes, there's going to be the crumbling of all foundations of economy, where we're going to be able to realize that all the faith that we put into Gashmius, into the physical world, and so to speak, masked the Rabbeinu Shalom in something else, instead of really focusing on the fact that He's our King, and we're not supposed to be in this state, and we're supposed to be back in Israel, and we're supposed to have the real King. That's number 1. Number 2, Rav Akiva Eiger, when he was writing in his Chidushim in the Dharam, so he describes the plague that was going on in his time, and he gives descriptions, very interesting descriptions. Some of the descriptions are very physical ones, being careful to not to have too many groups actually of 20, not 100. He also describes the fact, don't eat cucumbers, melafifon, and then he says, don't be upset and sad and angry, because that's the worst part. Be happy. Be happy? Yes, be happy. Why? Because be'etzem, everything that happens right now, the biggest test and the exercise is the exercise of emunah. But I want to make this practical. Why I said, so we know we need to do tshuva. We just went through Purim. Lech knosses kol Yehudim. Gather all the Jewish people. What are we doing? So we're going to say to him, because that's our most powerful weapon we have. But when we say to him, and I'm hoping I have a good friend, David, we're going to make this happen. Chatzois. Everyone's going to sit down, take your Tehillim, and say Tehillim Tzadik Aleph. It's called the Shir Shel Pegoim. It's about defending. It's about taking away the dever, the plague. But really, after saying Tehillim and during saying wait. God, you're the king. We're ready to crown you. Interesting that Corona is a lashon of keser, to crown the Ribbon Shem. Are we ready to crown the Ribbon Shem? If we're ready to crown the Ribbon Shem, we could turn around everything now. And not miss the opportunity. Please join me in bringing and crowning the Ribbon Shem. And the way to do it is to say Hashem. I'm going to say to him, that's of course. But I'm going to say, Hashem, I'm really going to make you my king. And that really means making it real is I'm going to forgive all the people that hurt me, all the people that I think I blame them for all my troubles in life. The blame that I have on you, I'm going to crown you and say, God, we're ready for you to be the king. And then the life will be so much better. Have a great Shabbos.